Today is Monday, April 22nd, and we are here for the School District of Waukesha Board of Education Reorganization meeting. Mrs. Ettinger, can you take the roll call, please?
Mark Borowski.
Here.
Eric Brooks.
Here.
Betty Koenig.
Here.
Carrie Kozlowski.
Here.
Markel Moore.
Here.
Diane Voigt.
Here.
Anthony Zenobia.
Here.
David Wad.
Here.
Kelly Piasek.
Here. And Mrs. Ettinger, can you verify that the meeting has been properly posted?
Yes, it has.
Thank you so much. All right, we are here tonight for the reorganization meeting, which includes election of board officers. The guidelines and the process for the election of school board members has been placed at each person's desk. Tonight, we will be voting on the president, vice president, treasurer, clerk, and secretary. Board committees will be established using board member input from the appointment surveys that you've already provided to Mrs. Ettinger. A board president will review the surveys and will have the committee assignments ready by next Wednesday, May 1st. All right. Everybody got those turned in? Okay. Let's go through the guidelines. So to begin, the ballots will be confidential as allowed by state law. The secretary will count the ballots and will announce the results after each round of voting. Officers will be elected by a majority of board members that are present tonight. Nominations are to be seconded, which is the tradition of this board. However, board members can vote for anyone through the write-in process, and you can vote for someone that you didn't nominate. If there's only one nomination, a ballot vote is not necessary, and a motion to close nominations and cast a unanimous vote may be made and seconded, followed by a roll call vote for approval. Where no such majority exists on the first ballot, a second vote shall be cast for the two candidates who receive the greatest number of ballot votes. Any questions about that? Okay. So nominations to be considered, a motion should be made and seconded. The first ballot will be required to have a majority of votes of board members present, and then a second ballot will be obtained only if a clear majority is not reached on the first ballot, and will continue until a clear majority is reached for that particular office. Yes, Mr. Moore?
Just had my pen.
Oh, okay. All right. So you'll see the colored ballots are placed in front of you, and they're actually indicated president, vice president, treasurer, and clerk. When we get to that point, you will be asked to write down the name of the person that you're voting for and sign it. All the ballots are confidential when they're turned into the board secretary. The signature is for verification if there's any question about what ballots have actually been collected. Any clarification, Mrs. Ettinger, that you need to make? Okay. All right, we will begin with nominations for the office of president. Mr. Wad.
I nominate Dr. Kelly Piasek for president.
Second.
Thank you. Thank you. Mrs. Voigt.
Hearing no other nominations, I recommend that we go for a vote by unanimous consent for that position.
Okay, Mrs. Voigt is recommending that we close nominations, and I guess there would be a roll call at that point.
Second.
Oh, I'm sorry. Seconded by Mr. Wad.
Betty Koenig.
Aye.
Mark Borowski.
Aye.
Eric Brooks.
Aye.
David Wad.
Aye.
Anthony Zenobia.
Aye.
Markel Moore.
Aye.
Carrie Kozlowski.
Aye.
Diane Voigt.
Aye.
Kelly Piasek.
Aye. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I think. All right. Next up is we'll take nominations for the office of vice president. Mr. Moore.
I make a motion to nominate Anthony Zenobia for vice president.
Thank you.
Second.
Seconded by Mrs. Kozlowski. Any other nominations? Mr. Wad?
I move to close nominations and cast a unanimous vote for Anthony Zenobia for vice president.
Second.
Seconded by Mrs. Koenig. Thank you. Okay, Mrs. Ettinger.
Carrie Kozlowski.
Aye.
David Wad.
Aye.
Betty Koenig.
Aye.
Eric Brooks.
Aye.
Diane Voigt.
Aye.
Mark Borowski.
Aye.
Anthony Zenobia.
Aye.
Markel Moore.
Aye.
Kelly Piasek.
Aye. Passes 9-0. You're stuck with me.
Thank you.
Okay. Moving on to the Office of Treasurer. Any nominations?
I would nominate Ms. Kozlowski.
Nominates Mrs. Kozlowski,
Second.
seconded by Mr. Zenobia. Any other nominations? Mrs. Voigt?
Again, I move that the motions, that I move to close nominations and cast unanimous ballot.
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Zenobia. Okay, Mrs. Ettinger.
Anthony Zenobia.
Aye.
Eric Brooks.
Aye.
Carrie Kozlowski.
Aye.
Markel Moore.
Aye.
Mark Borowski.
Aye.
Diane Voigt.
Aye.
Betty Koenig.
Aye.
David Wad.
Aye.
Kelly Piasek.
Aye, passes 9-0. Next up, we'll hear nominations for the position of clerk. I should say office of clerk, which is probably our most labor intensive.
I nominate David Wad for clerk.
Thank you.
I'll second.
Seconded by Mr. Brooks. Thank you. Any other nominations? Mrs. Koenig.
I motion to close nominations and cast a unanimous vote for David Watt for clerk.
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Zenobia. Okay, Mrs. Ettinger.
Markel Moore.
Aye.
Diane Voigt.
Aye.
Betty Koenig.
Aye.
Anthony Zenobia.
Aye.
David Wad.
Aye.
Carrie Kozlowski.
Aye.
Mark Borowski.
Aye.
Eric Brooks.
Aye.
Kelly Piasek.
Aye, passes 9-0. Well, now the actual most labor-intensive
Yes.
position on the board.
Yes.
We will hear nominations for the position of board secretary. Mr. Moore,
I nominate Sue Ettinger.
I'll second that.
seconded by Mrs. Voigt. Anyone else up for the job? Okay. Mr. Wad?
I would move to close nominations and cast unanimous ballot for Sue Ettinger for secretary.
Second.
Seconded by Mrs. Kozlowski. All right, Mrs. Ettinger.
David Wad.
Aye.
Markel Moore.
Aye.
Diane Voigt.
Aye.
Mark Borowski.
Aye.
Betty Koenig.
Aye.
Anthony Zenobia.
Aye.
Eric Brooks.
Aye.
Carrie Kozlowski.
Aye.
Kelly Piasek.
Aye, passes 9-0. We did it. That concludes our meeting for this evening. And with that, we are adjourned. Thank you.